When we list the common causes of chronic pain, the number 1 and number 2 slots are taken by the same two conditions in cats and humans. So we can learn a lot about cats by observing people. It's estimated that 1 in every 3 people suffers from chronic pain. That's pain lasting longer than 3 months. So who are they? Can we tell just by looking at them? Well, the short answer is no. You won't see those 1 in 3 people with a grimace on their face or their head in their hands. To spot painful people, friends, family and doctors rely on language. This gives humans a massive advantage over cats. We can describe our pain, but they can't. If we couldn't speak, pain, like beauty, could only be seen through the eye of the beholder, the person looking at us. So let's picture a scene where we're the beholders. We've picked 2 people from the crowd and we're told that one of them's suffering from chronic pain. But in this scenario, neither of them can verbalise their pain. In effect, we're giving this 80-year-old pensioner and this 20-year-old dancer the same limitation faced by a painful cat. So what clues should we look for when we don't have language? Well, we might ask which of them exercises more, or which of these 2 can run faster or jump higher. How about their appetite or their physical appearance? So if you ask those questions, which are the same questions we ask about painful cats, we'd see a painful pensioner and a comfortable dancer. But there's a clear problem, isn't there? How do we know if the changes we're seeing are caused by pain? Older people normally slow down without necessarily being painful, and so do cats. Normal for a 20-year-old dancer is not the same as normal for an 80-year-old pensioner, and normal for a 1-year-old cat isn't the same as normal for a 20-year-old. So to spot something abnormal, we need to know what normal looks like. We need a database of pain-free cats. They'd be all different ages, all different lifestyles, but they'd have one thing in common. The people who care for them would describe them as happy, healthy, and pain-free. A pain-free cat database already exists. In 2019, I teamed up with Ingrid King, who's an award-winning author and hosts the Conscious Cat blog. Ingrid asked her followers for help, and they delivered in spectacular fashion. Between us, we built a database of 1,240 pain-free cats. We learned a lot about what normal looks like. For instance, we learned that on average, just like us, cats get grumpier as they grow older. We learned that tolerance to being handled takes a dip in mature cats, but returns in elderly cats. We learned that kittens are much more playful than older cats. We know about normal grooming habits and hunting habits, but most importantly, we know what normal mobility looks like. Of course, it's impossible to guarantee that all these cats were pain-free, but what we can say is that none of them showed signs of pain. That's seen through the eyes of carers who are so diligent that they subscribe to a blog run by an author of no less than 5 books on cat behaviour. So how does the database work? There are 2 free online quizzes. If you're owned by a pain-free cat, you'll open the Pain-Free Cat Index. You won't be asked for any personal details, no name, no email address, just a few questions about your companion, about their lifestyle, behaviour and mobility. You'll see how your cat compares to age-matched indoor or outdoor cats. In effect, it's like going on an expert forum and saying, "My cat's doing this, is it normal?" and getting over 1,000 answers. Now, if you're owned by a painful cat, it's the same format, but with a few extra questions about the possible cause of pain. So if you're a cat lover, and if you'd like to help your friend, or one of the other 370 million pet cats, here's what you do. Find your links in the social media or YouTube description, or if you're already in the Vet Lessons website, you can simply scroll down. But please, before you leave, give us a like, share or subscribe.